Welcome to Northside Public Beach. This is one of the latest of the public beaches that are built here. The latest one from the making of this video is by Peace Bay. So this was the one that was done previous to that. So I'm just going to show you give you a quick tour of the area. Now let me just, from where I'm standing, I'm just going to be circling the camera. So there is the restroom, over there, and there's a constituency office as well. I might just walk around there when I'm leaving. And this is the parking lot we're looking at there, and where I stopped the camera, with that blue car, behind the blue car is a pickleball court, and to the right of the screen, again, or to the right of the pickleball court is a basketball court. Right, so here, these are what you call the cabanas. People come to hang out, sit down, enjoy the scenery, and these are the desks. And let me just show you an interesting thing too. These what you see here, PWD stands for Public Works Department. Now the Public Works Department is a government agency that does maintenance to all the government institutions. So this is what they use to put up their logo, so it's the items are not stolen. Here now is the swing song. Beautiful, beautiful swing song. Let me give a test of it. Okay, so that swing song, as I realize, it's a little bit on the low side, so it's kind of safe to say it's not really much for adults. So okay, let me walk a little bit more now and show you around. Yeah, another PWD there, and here cabana again, and this here is a volleyball court. Yeah, there it is, volleyball court, and it's suitable for night games as well. As you realize up the top there are some, I think there's a fluorescent bulbs or solar bulbs, solar lights. Right, this is the court. There it is. Skillfully made there, because you know that there you can't any draw on the line and the sand to have a permanent stay. Put some stuffs here, which I think is a genius work. Okay, more of the touring. So this is how the beach looks. I'm just gonna give you my review in the last of what I think about the area. So this is it. It's shallow all the way out. Shallow. Oh, there's a sea crab there. I hope you can see it on the camera. Let me see if I can walk. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Alright, let me walk down now and show you the dock. Now these are you seeing here, these are called sea grapes. So once you have country or island that has sea, you'll always find the sea grapes. They are very sweet, they are stony, and when they are not sweet, they are a little bit like on the sour side. Let me see if I can see any fruit to show you. There's none, but when it's grown, this is where it's grown on. Can't find any. Can't find any. Okay, I guess it's not grape season. All right, let us move on. I'll be passing by here again and show you. Okay, so this is the dock or the pier. Not sure of much of the difference. That's one there. There's another one here. Now interestingly, this thing, these things here on the side, let me show you it. These, when people catch the fish and come, they can scale them there and guts them. So that is what it's for. And before I go on the dock again, let me show you another interesting thing. Here, this now, here it is. It's for, if you see the lines here, these are when the lines are knotted up. Instead of leaving them in the water, they come and put them here, because when it's not up, it can cause harm to the fishes. And there's some signs, save our sharks. So important thing about the sharks. Let me just put it there for you to read. Okay, I'll keep it still. You can pause the video to have a read of it. But it's under the auspices of Department of Environmental Health. Department of Environment. Yeah, not Environmental Health. That's a different department. If you look at the top there, you see coconuts. Always where islands are. And there's a kayak. So let me walk on the pier. There's a short one. I'm not going to walk on that one. So let me walk on the long one to show you. Whew. Beautiful. I always like here. When you walk through here, you just feel like you're going in another dimension. Okay. There it is. Skillfully crafted. So I came here on a very beautiful day for fishing, for sightseeing, and so on. There it is. There it is. And there's someone fishing out there. So it's sort of shallow all the way out to where you see that gentleman, that boat is. Once you go behind, if the wave was, or if the breeze was a little bit harder, then you would have seen the waves. Now, when you see the waves, even if the sea is rough, you don't see a lot of huge waves come here, because of way down there, there's like a reef barrier that cuts the wave from early. So so that's the bad part of coming here today. You won't see the fullness of what I'm talking about. But it's shallow all the way out to, there's about like maybe about 600 to 700 meters out. Then that's a wave there, and beyond that it gets deep. All right, let me just do a quick walk over this side here. Yeah, you're getting a tour, and here you have a pedestrian crossing. Here's the pedestrian crossing. All right, so this sign is where everybody come to take their photographs. I love Northside because the beach is in Northside area, and there's a walk path here. So I'm gonna cross the road. I don't want to stop any vehicles from coming, so here I am. So you can push the button there. When you push the button, the light comes up. Here's blinking. All right, let me do it quickly. All right, so the restroom there, there's one for the male, female, or female, male, and the disabled person. There's a constituency office there. All right, huge parking lot reserved for a disabled person here, or van. So if you have a van are bust, you can park there. But on a normal day, you don't find a lot of vehicles parking here. In the busiest of traffic, not a lot of vehicles park here. Pickleball court here. Now you see these things around it. It is for the wind. There are times when the wind is very heavy, so they put it around it to cushion the effects of the wind. Because if the breeze is blowing hard, you can't really play pickleball because the ball is not that heavy. So the wind will significantly affect the movement of the ball. So it's a very skillful engineering there again. So here it is. This is the court. I normally come here to try a little tennis or some pickleball when I have company. So this is it. The disadvantage of that though is when there's no wind, then it gets really hot. I had my suggestions to have these, I don't know if it's tarpaulin, come like there to about here, so wind can pass under the bottom or up the top, but I mean it didn't work out like that. All right. Also, you're seeing some rust here. It is because it's by the seaside. Now, all right, let me finish that and I'll go through. So this is it again. Beautiful design. There it is. There it is. Very active. All right. Now let me come out again and go across where I was. Gentleman going up for his cycling. All right. Another grape tree, no grapes on it. All right, let me go across. So here's a bus stop. This is portable. You see there. All right, look left, look right. We used to say look up and down, so it's really look left and right, and then you cross when it's clear. Okay, there it is. So that brings us to the end of the tour of the Northside beach. Now there are some interesting pros and cons of this beach here. The pros, very quiet, multi-purpose beach. You realize there are a lot of parking over there. There's a launching dock right down there, so boats can come do their launching and so on. There's pickleball and there's basketball court. So if you're not a person who do like the beaching alone, you can come do your sports. There's also the lighting for sports. You can play your sports in the daytime as well as in the night. And there's also the volleyball court down there. That's the pros. Well, the con now is that if you're a person who just want just the pure beaching, like to swim around and so on, that's not the best place to come, because there are a lot of sea vegetations there, like the morass and the corals and the seaweeds and so on. So it's not good for that. It is good for if you want to snorkel. Best place to come. Also, it's very shallow all the way out, so you don't have to worry about being drowned. But all in all, very good beach, very quiet, and fun to come and see. So let me know what you think about it. And until next time, take the things, I'm out.